Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. How's it going? This is Michelle Ship here. I'm the business page owner of Wham Solutions with Michelle Ship here on Facebook. Thanks so much for joining me. Hopefully your day was going wonderful. If you're joining us here live or seeing the replay, go ahead and comment below and say hello so I know that you're here. Or if you're seeing this as a replay, go ahead and hashtag replay in the comments below. I would love to see that there. And just be sure that you know that I always go back to the comments and give you a shout out. So I would love to shout out your name as well. So thanks for joining. So my question for you guys today. Now, are you fairly new in your home-based business, network marketing company, and you're just trying to think about really how are you actually going to build your checks, and you're looking for some strategies with helping you get your checks to where it needs to be? We're going to be talking about that exactly today. So how do you actually start building your checks when you get yourself established in a home-based business? And this is something that I struggled with when I was new, when I got started in my business about actually 5 years ago. Today's my 5th anniversary. I can't believe it, November 3rd. I'm super excited. But there's 2 strategies I want to share with you guys. Now, the first one is when you're brand new, just getting started here. If you're like anything like me, I was totally green. I had no exactly idea of how to carry out a home-based business with working from home. And on top of that, I had 4 little ones that I was really trying to just raise and maintain the household as well. So I was super busy. Now, the first thing that you need to focus on for a strategy is gaining some skills so you can be effective and actually build on that skill to carry out the activities that are needed to be done each and every day. We call them the income producing activities, right? So we're looking at here, it's called skill-based training. Okay, that's the first strategy, is skill-based training. And this is something that I was pretty good with. I would say, I would have to admit that I was more so like a training call junkie, like they call it. But not only just learning and growing by watching videos and listening to conference calls and things like that, but I was very quick with taking action. I think that's a lot of people miss out, is taking action and implementing exactly what they learn from the training program that your network marketing company has laid out there. So that skill-based training is crucial when you're first getting new and getting started here, because it's going to train you on all the foundational things that's needed to be successful, right? You know, all of the marketing skills that's needed to generate leads, all the prospecting, and all the other little, things that's specific to your company. So that's the first thing we have to master. And I love this. I really loved when I first got started here, just watching the trainings and hearing about the stories, the success stories from teammates, and just seeing all that's potentially out there and available that I knew at one point in time it would be for me as well. So that was super exciting, right? It really lit a fire under my bottom, so I got to work quickly thereafter. So what this means is spending time on your training, going through that thoroughly, not just rushing through it, but going through it thoroughly so you've mastered everything. And also learning more about the marketing skills that your company trains on so you can generate a good amount of quality leads. Learning more possibly about social media marketing, maybe if your team trains about blogging or email marketing or some type of advertising method that your company carries out. So we need to master that, and it may need some tweaking over time, because we all know that marketing is always changing, always evolving. So we have to do the same and just evolve. And at one point in time, this may work, but at another point in time, it may not work so effectively anymore. So we just morph into something else. So we have to be willing to kind of change and evolve as well. So always be learning, growing, tweaking things so that you can get the highest quality lead available, right? So jumping into the skill-based training right out the gate. Now, on top of that, what I like to do is I really like webinars. I'm a big avid fan of webinars, and that's how I train my new teammates when they get started, because I feel like, for me at least, I'm a visual learner. I like to see things. So I like to do webinars where they can actually see my screen, and I show them and I walk them through exactly how I do things, and so they can kind of get a closer understanding of how the business carries out step by step by step. So you can definitely do that as well. So make sure that you're tapping yourself into some type of visual source so you can see exactly how marketing's done for your team, for your company, right? And so that will help build the skill set and really the muscle that you need to push your business forward, because we all know without leads, there is no business, which means there's no income coming in for you. So we need to master that. All the different trainings that your company company has available, and even other trainings that will be available within the industry, like generic training, that will be valuable for you, because I'm sure there's something within that whole content that will be there to help you so that you can push your business forward as well. So make sure you master and grab hold of that skill set training that will help you gain your checks a lot quicker and implement it. Okay, so that's the first strategy. Now moving on, the second strategy is mindset skills, mindset training. Mindset training. What mindset training means, it means basically taking, I would say, maybe about 15 or 20 minutes per day minimum, right? Of time that you're really just using that for yourself, to reflect on yourself by engaging with reading some books, listening to audiobooks maybe, or watching something inspiring, or engaging in some type of uplifting thing. All of these type of things will feed your mind, feed your soul, so that you can become a better, stronger entrepreneur, because we're all working from home in network marketing, and we're self-employed, so we need to make sure we have that mental toughness, because there's a lot of days when you have those roller coaster days, right? So by engaging in this mindset training, they call it personal development, it will help you to be in control and discipline your emotions, so you're not up, down, and all around every single day, right? And you kind of keep more of an even keel throughout the days, okay? So this personal development with mindset training is really going to build us up. So on those days that we're feeling a little bit, like not yourself, sometimes you have those days, this will help you keep you on your toes. And what most recently I started incorporating is meditation. And that has been a total game changer. If you're not doing meditation, it's the quickest way to really grab hold of your mindset and change it instantly, very, very quickly. And you don't have to do this long old, meditation thing. You can just do maybe even 5 minutes. I personally love Tony Robbins. He has a great priming meditation that I engage in with at least 5 days of the week, sometimes on the weekends as well. But it definitely kind of helps me kickstart my day with a 20 minutes meditation that focuses on gratefulness, abundance, and just really being at one with yourself. And this will help you become more relaxed and be more calm as well. So if you're not into meditation, I definitely decide that you give it a whirl and see how it is. You can just go ahead and go to YouTube. He has, I believe, the priming meditation there. It's been awesome, for me, and I think it would definitely impact your business as well. Anytime you go to YouTube, you search any type of meditation, there's a lot of great things there. There's another one by Abraham Hicks. There's other ones by Bob Proctor. There's a lot of great ones out there. Some a little bit shorter, some of them a lot longer. Some of them are even available for when you're sleeping, because they always say that if you do meditation before you sleeping, it's the best way for your subconscious mind to really really think about what you're visualizing, what your goals are, because while you're sleeping, you'll be kind of thinking about those things. And I think Bob Proctor said, whatever you can hold in your head, it can manifest in your hands through material things, so that just spoke volumes to me when I heard that. So really try to incorporate some type of meditation into your day. It's definitely going to help you using the so-called law of attraction to bring all the things that you're visualizing, your goals, bring into manifestation for yourself. So that's part of the mindset training that a lot of people are lacking when they first get started in their home business. So that's the second strategy. Now, I know sometimes people say, oh, I don't, all of this personal development stuff and skill set training sounds great, but I really don't have the funds, to do this. Well, we need to understand we're entrepreneurs. When you work from home in a business, we're self-employed. So if you're a real, true entrepreneur, you're going to have to know at some point in time you need to reinvest back into your business, and so that you can be more fruitful and learn and grow, to push that business forward. So, and a lot of people feel that the best investment, is into property or real estate or things like that. But something, what I've learned, I believe it was Warren Buffett, he says that the best investment that you make is actually the one into yourself. So that's who we need to focus on, is the investment into ourselves. That's the best investment that you can ever make. And over the years, I've invested lots of things. There's been books I've invested into, trainings, events, group coaching, different things that helped me become who I am today. And yes, it was a little bit scary at some point in times, and a little bit, investment there. But I knew I was investing into something that's never going to depreciate, like real estate. It's going to depreciate, right? But when you invest into yourself, it's valuable. Nobody can take that away from you. All of the knowledge that you gained with the skill set training, all of the knowledge you gained with the mindset training, all of that is just building on your character and helping you become the best version of yourself. So don't be afraid to invest in a little bit. And yes, there are tons of free resources out there as well. Like the library is great. There's always great audios and books out there as well. And I believe YouTube has lots of things as well. But at some point in time, you're going to really have to invest into yourself so that you can become better at what you're working on, whether it's a new marketing method, then the hottest new marketing method and trend out there, or some actual book or class or event that you want to go to that's going to help you with your mindset. So go ahead and don't be scared about that, because a lot of people feel that oh, when I invest, it's just putting money out there, but no. The great thing is when you have a home business, all of those things that you invest into is basically tax writable as well, because it's considered to be part of our business, investing into our business. So we can write that off as well, which is another bonus when you work from home, having a home business. You have all these things that are tax writable. Think about that, guys, and just save those receipts, okay? Now, I always learned that there is basically a lid on your checks and your potential. And that lid is basically stopped at the knowledge that you have within your business. So if we're supposed to be entrepreneurs, especially in network marketing, we're leading a team, we cannot put a lid on our learning. We cannot put on a lid on exactly all of the personal growth that we're going through, because our team is looking up to us. We need to be the ones that are in the know, knowledgeable, to train them on the newest marketing style or the best way to grow yourself personally so you can become a better person. And so if we're not investing into ourselves, we're not being there for our team, So we have to not put that lid on ourselves, because that's going to cap us out on how much we can earn. So the more that we learn, the more we're actually going to earn as well, okay? Now, also another thing I did want to mention is that our knowledge, whether it be with our skill set or our mindset, is basically a reflection of our paychecks, right? And how much value we're putting out there in the marketplace. So if your paycheck is not exactly where you want it to be at, just know that you haven't put enough value out there to the marketplace and impacted enough lives. You haven't helped enough people with the opportunity, or with the benefits, or with the services or the product that your company has to offer. So if you want to make, I don't know, 50,000 or 6 figures or more, we need to focus on helping 50,000 people or millions of people to get that income, right? So that's what our focus should really be on, is impacting and helping more people, and then the income will follow. But if you feel that it's not where it needs to be, you probably need to invest into yourself a bit more with your skills and building that up. And most definitely your mindset, because sometimes when you're an entrepreneur working, especially if you work from home, you have those days that are just, not where they need to be from time to time. So that's my strategies, and 2 things I feel that's going to be essential with helping you build and grow your checks is gain into that skill set training right out the gate, but also the mindset training. Do it at the same time. I know I was lacking initially when I got started with the mindset training. I had to go through a lot of personal growth, learning more about myself, and really just overcoming all the self-limiting beliefs that I had in myself to really be able to accept and receive the abundance that I felt was definitely available for me, but I wasn't really positive or confident that I was ready to receive it actually. If this makes sense to you, hopefully it does. So hopefully this helped you. If it did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up right here in the comments. And if you did feel that this training has helped you, go ahead and type in the word yes below in the comments. I would love to see that there. And hey, if you're looking for some more great training just like this, feel free to jump on over to my blog. It's michelleeship.com. Again, michelleeship.com. I do have a free ebook that I wrote out just for you guys. It's called Strategies to Become a Successful Work-at-Home Mom. I give lots of different tips on how you can become successful. And also I share a little bit more about my journey of being a mom working from home with little ones, and my search and how I had to look for almost about a year of so much phony baloney online before I found the opportunity I'm in with today. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message over here on my business page. Again, it's called Wham Solutions with Michelle Ship here on Facebook, and I look forward to connect with you guys soon. Have a beautiful Friday, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.